Hey, good morning, everybody, and happy May. Man, we are just screaming through this year. Hey, the topic I want to cover today is on effectively overcoming objections. And so, what the title is Overcoming Objections. Confident overcomes concerns. What the objective is to teach you all how to calmly respond to common customer objections, such as cost, timing, or perceived effectiveness, without pressure, using empathy, reassurance, and value-driven language. So an objection isn't really a rejection per se, it's a question in disguise. In this module, I'm going to show you all how to respond without pressure and keep the door open for a solution. Why objections happen? Most objections are based on either fear or confusion. Is it worth the money? Do I really need it right now? Is it even working? The key is to respond with a calm and confident presence without any pressure, if that makes sense. The three-part objection response formula is, number one, you got to acknowledge their concern. This is their concern, so acknowledge it. Totally understand where you're coming from. That's a fair question. You're not the first to ask that. One of those three will work really well. Mine is, I completely understand. That's the one I typically use. Reassurance and reframing. My goal isn't just to treat, it's to make sure you feel safe and protected. Most customers don't want to wait until the issue gets worse. That would be if they are not seeing anything. And a lot of people have asked me that same question. Number three is to ask a gentle follow-up. Would you like me to explain how it works? Would it help if you to see exactly what we'd be doing today? And then third, would you be open to trying one service and seeing how it goes? That's not my favorite because, as we all know, the recurring is really king. So acknowledge the concern, reassure and reframe, and then ask a gentle follow-up. So listen, what not to do is never argue. And you know, people say, well, the customer is always right. That's not true either. But we're not going to argue because it leads right into the second one, which is we're not trying to win. Don't talk over the customer. When they are talking, zip it, let them blow. That's, you know, sometimes they've got to get it out. And then the last one is no pressure. Just let them choose. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pair up like we always do. Guys, get up. We're going to role play. One gets to be the customer, one gets to be the tech. Practice objections like it's too expensive. I want to wait. I'm not sure it works. Respond by using the three-step formula. Acknowledge the concern. I totally understand where you're coming from. That's a fair question. You're not the first to ask. Reassurance. My goal isn't just to treat, it's to make sure that you feel safe and protected. Most customers don't want to wait until the issue gets worse. I think that's probably the best one. And then ask a gentle follow-up question. Would you like me to explain how it works? I think that's my favorite one. Would it help if you knew exactly what I'd be doing today? And then, guys, this repetition is the key to learning. So the more that you do something, the easier it gets. And I would hasten to say that some of you that have been technicians for many, many years, the first time you did a interior treatment or the first time you were checking bait stations, it was probably more difficult than it is today. And that's because you've done it over and over and over. Some of you that golf or play sports, you know, the first time you hit a golf club, and mine's still sliced, by the way. But the first time you did that, it was probably awful. But the more you do something, the better you get. So that's why I always, I'm going to use the word encourage, but I want to use a stronger word. But that's the reason why role play is built in. So again, what to say? I get it. That's a common concern. Most people are glad they move forward. I want to see what it looks like. Would you like me to show you exactly what I'd be doing today? Again, the big idea is when you're calm and confident, objections become conversations, and that's how we build trust and show that we're the experts in the field. Really appreciate you. We're getting into May and then June and then July, and you know, it's getting hot. So stay hydrated, stay safe. Appreciate all that you do. Have a great day.